Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get... LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So Alabama's return team will have that offense backed up. When these two teams square off against each other, they know the legacies they carry, and that'll be evident in this one, guys.
Alabama-LSU is one of my favorite games each and every year because this is one of the fastest games you'll see all season. There is so much NFL first-round talent on the field every time these two teams play.
Year after year, we could go back and name so many names, but you're right. The draft is going to call them. The stakes are always high. The conference always on the line. These two teams, you know, are always squarely in the mix.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Off play action. Throwing right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So LSU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll try it again. Got loose. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The Tigers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. He'll bring it out. It's Wall. And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, but they just jump on it. They'll maintain possession. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. They'll run the option. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Getting some heat. Keeps looking downfield. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
LSU quick to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He caught it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Tigers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. And the field goal unit is on the field. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just trucks through it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
It's complete. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I was about to respond.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
A little bit like that.
Coming through with the first sack of the day. And I tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The hand to the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
You were on the way over, you were done with your cut, nothing. You didn't communicate that.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
You feel me, or am I right?
Brown has it.
I'm not right.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Running behind that left side. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. But they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
You were going to say something, though?
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. They still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Texas State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Got a man in the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44 Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The short hands, it's Algier. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the quick game. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
So then I just end up wasting my day.
And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the minute.
Just be sitting at home, like waiting on you. Like I feel like you can communicate to me and be like, hey babe, I'm done. If I hear that, I'm going back to you. And I feel like the both can get to do what I think it's fair for you to want me to sit around and wait for you.
The tide offense rolls onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
We've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly to go to.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Here's a return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Hand off from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Snares it outside. It's gained. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That last completion has him set up second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. The give from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it on the run. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Here comes that Alabama offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
On the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Wiggles free. Gets away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. David, this dude is so hard to get on the ground. He broke tackles, he kept the play alive, but the defense was relentless here too.
Just kept pursuing and pursuing. You see, he gets away from the 1st guy, but the 2nd guy comes in there and gets a good shot on him. But he tried to stay alive, but the defense is just swarming all over the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this all
got a lot of running room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Moves around to clear up the vision. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the ball's free in the backfield. That is a serendipitous turn of events. With the fumble going out of bounds, they'll maintain possession. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression, and they're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Gaines. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Trying play action. Fires to the right. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Here's the handoff. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. Unleashes one deep.
You know, I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Wall. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown tie. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Eaton. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Tackled immediately after the catch. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Darisaw. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but
the receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. And the quarterback takes a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a lead.
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.